Welcome to the March 20th Linden Board of Education meeting. Please stand and salute the flag. It's now 7:10 p.m. and we are about to start this meeting. 6:10 p.m. and we are about to start this meeting. Chapter 231, notice of this meeting has been provided as follows. On January 17, 2025, notice was sent to the Home News Tribune, Star Ledger, Tapping to Pinto, Union County local source, and clerk of the municipality. By state law, there is no smoking permitted in this building at any time. In addition to the listed items in this agenda, this Board of Education may discuss and act upon other items not specifically referred to herein as is allowed at a regularly scheduled monthly board meeting under the Sunshine Law. Roll call.
Mrs. Dela Cruz.
Here.
Ms. El Washahi.
Present.
Ms. Pina.
Present.
Ms. Thomas.
Present.
Ms. Elise. Ms. Armstead.
Present.
Ms. Carrillo. Ms. Cintron. And Dr. Bergen.
Present. Our next agenda item, approval of minutes.
Motion to approve minutes of the work session held on February 25th, 2025, and the regular meeting held on February 27th, 2025. Respectfully ask for a second.
Second.
Roll call.
Mr. Dela Cruz.
Yes.
Ms. El Washahi.
Yes.
Ms. Pina.
Yes.
Ms. Thomas.
Yes.
Ms. Armstead.
Yes.
And Dr. Bergen.
Yes.
At this time, we're going to move on to comments from the public. Members of the public desiring to make a public comment may come forward at this time. For those watching online, if you wish to make a comment or question, please utilize the raise your hand feature on the online meeting platform. Please begin your comments by stating your name and address. Individuals are invited to speak on one topic at a time, and no individual will speak more than once until all individuals so desiring have spoken once. The public is reminded that to ensure the efficient and orderly operations of the meeting, members of the public will be limited to speaking on agenda items for 3 minutes.
Craig Heller, 120 Donaldson Place. In the education report on pages 5 and 6 for translation services, using accurate language services, the fees range from anywhere from $18.75 to $150, and there's multiple, single one session things for 93 something. It gets varied fees for a certain service. Doesn't make sense. If we can get them for $18.75, why pay $150? Or is there some reason why some translation services are more expensive than others?
Each company they're able to adjust their prices, but I can look into that for you, Mr.
I mean, I can wait and, catch up with the administration at another date for the answer. That's okay.
I'll get that for you.
Okay, thank you.
You got it.
Is there anyone online? Thank you.
Good afternoon.
Carlos Rivas, 1415 Hassel Street, parent of a high school Linden student. Also, your liaison between the City Council and the Board of Education. Hello, everybody. How you guys doing? Looking at the finance report, item 33, I just wanted to bring some concern on my part as a parent on the alteration of existing offices and storage spaces into a small group instruction classrooms at the Linden School number 1. I do understand that this is needed. I do understand that perhaps our school needs the building of new classrooms or areas that can be used as a classroom. My concern is that if we need classrooms, I would like for this board to pay close attention that we also need more schools or rebuild schools or perhaps do some reconstruction with the private schools. Our children deserve more than just reconfigure closets to get classes from the teachers. That's all I have to say. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Rivas. At this time, we're going to do our board's president comments. Welcome everyone to the Linden Board of Education March 20th board meeting, where the future of all our Lindenites begin. Once again, we, all of us, have the opportunity to inspire confidence, share victories, and continue to chart the course for the future of our amazing young leaders. I want to thank our teachers, administrators, and staff who continue to shape the lives and build the future of all these young, amazing people. Your willingness to make our classroom a wonderful place does not go unnoticed. Most of you continue to show us what young people can achieve when they work together and believe in themselves. Looking back at where we were 3 years ago and the progress we have made is incredible. 3 years ago, we couldn't even keep meetings. Now, today, we are sitting in a meeting hall that is filled with students, teachers, staff, administrators, parents, and the public. You open your minds and push through the difficulty and the resilience that we have gone through in the last several years and continue to go through even today. The way you teachers, staff, and administrators help students understand tough topics show real courage. The way you inspire our students shows wisdom. I want to thank the student who was awarded for the Unsung Hero Award. There is a lot going on in Linden, and every single month there's a lot of amazing things that are happening to our students. If Miss Maris Lady Castillo, is she here? Yes. This young lady has been awarded the Unsung Hero Award. I want us all to give her a hand. The Unsung Hero Award is an award given at Keene University for young people in Union County for doing amazing things. I also want to pay our respects to all the athletes who are here tonight and let you know that this Board of Education wants to give you a round of applause because you are here to do school work, but you find the additional time to go out and get awards as athletes. So please give a round of applause. And lastly, I want to thank each and every one of you sitting here tonight. In the eyes of the board, you are here. You are also to be recognized because you are here with us, recognizing our amazing young leaders. And today, we also want to give each and every one of you a hand for coming here tonight. Thank you.
At this time, we're going to move on to the superintendent's report.
Thank you. Good evening, everyone. I would like to continue on with Dr. Berghammer's statement, and I would like to call up Principal Kuntz to the microphone. He would like to share more information on Maris Lady. As Dr. Berghammer stated, each year, one student is recognized from our high school who will represent our district for showing resilience, accountability, ownership, and building upon relationships, which ties to our war initiative. So thank you, Mr. Kuntz, and Maris Lady, may you please come up as well.
Thank you, Superintendent Perkins. Good evening, Linden Board of Education, President Berghammer, Superintendent Perkins. As Dr. Berghammer indicated last week, I had the honor and the privilege of awarding, nominating, announcing Maris Lady Castillo for the Union County Unsung Hero Award. The Unsung Hero Award is very near and dear to me because it represents so many things. It represents students that have overcome adversity and have stood strong in triumph and shown tremendous citizenship. And we believe that no one has done that more so than the Maris Ladies this year. Maris Ladies will be the first in her immediate family to graduate high school. She is a former ML student. Yes. She is a former ML student. She exited in 2017 and received extra support in her classes until her junior year. Through her dedication and hard work, she excelled in honors and international baccalaureate classes by her junior year in high school. While maintaining excellent grades, she ensures that she works after school to support her family. She is currently an active member of our National Honor Society and qualifies for the NJ STARS program. She is a member of the Forensic Science Club. She has participated in Linden High School's I Am Beautiful leadership program and is an active member of her church. Maris Lady has been accepted into UCC, where she will be studying sonography next fall. It was with great honor and a tremendous privilege to announce Maris Lady Castillo as the 2025 Unsung Hero Award winner representing Linden High School last week. Give her a round of applause.
Maris Lady, would you like to say anything? We are so proud of you. We have a certificate for you. Mr. Walker, may you just read the certificate that's being handed to her, and then Maris Lady will ask that you can go over to the backdrop and have your picture taken.
This certificate is awarded to Maris Lady Castillo in recognition of the New Jersey School Boards Association and Union County School Boards Association Unsung Hero Community Recognition 24-25. Congratulations.
Sorry. Maris Lady, your parents are here? May you please come up? Mom is here. Congratulations. It's so good to see you. Give you a round of applause as well. Board members, you may stay here. We're now going to move right into Dr. Berghammer. That means turn around. All right, we're now going to move right into the board's initiative of It Takes a Village. Each month, 3 individuals are recognized. A student by a staff member or principal. We then have a staff member who's recognized by an administrator, and then a community member who's recognized by members of the board. And so we're going to get right into it by acknowledging our student for the It Takes a Village, meaning that these are 3 individuals that we are grateful that they're connected to the Linden Board of Education. They not only show up, but they're providing opportunities for themselves and others. So I'm going to ask Mr. Coombs, because it's a high school student, to come on up and share more information.
Thank you, Superintendent Perkins. Tonight we honor a very special young lady, a wonderful senior at Linden High School, and she goes by the name of Kayla Lewis. Yeah, please. Kayla, are you here? Where are you, Kayla? Okay, come on up, sweetie. Okay. Kayla Lewis represents the true personification of the It Takes a Village proverb, as she fulfills the role of student leader, educator, community activist, and humanitarian. Her extraordinary efforts have served our community on many levels. She designed and created Christmas ornaments for a nonprofit organization, which generated $90 in sales, all of which she donated to a homeless shelter to purchase food. To promote literacy, she designed bookmarks for Read Across America and hand-delivered them to 2,000 elementary students here in Linden. She is the president of the Philosophy Club, co-president of the Science National Honor Society, a member of the Chinese Club, a member of the Spanish National Honor Society, a member of the Graphic Design Club, the Book Club, and the Chick-fil-A Leadership Club. Yeah. She has been accepted to Kane University and Rutgers University, where she will major in law this fall. She has received a merit scholarship from Kane University. It is my honor to introduce once again Kayla Lewis as this month's It Takes a Village Award winner. Congratulations. Also acknowledge Ms. Polish. She works with Ms. Polish, her teacher, one of her teachers. She works and she deals with the community, and she helped with the Christmas ornaments, so definitely want to acknowledge Ms. Polish as well. She had a very instrumental hand in helping Kayla, so let's give it up for Ms. Polish as well.
Congratulations, Kayla. Thank you. You know, you're out of here soon.
Yes.
Right? That's what our goal is to help cultivate experiences for students to shine. And you have shed a light, not just for this school year. Everyone in here, I'm sure, is very impressed with the things that you have done for Linden Public Schools. But more importantly, you did it for yourself, because that's what you're made of. So congratulations to you, and also your parents, who we had the great pleasure of just walking in together, right? So Mom and Dad, please come on up as well, and we honor you. I'm now going to ask our athletic director, Mr. Firestone, to please come up. He is going to be acknowledging our staff member for the It Takes a Village.
Good evening, everyone. I would like to recognize Coach. To me, he's Coach. He's not a mister, okay? He's Coach Jim Orth. Jim Orth, please come on up. Coach Orth is our recipient of our It Takes a Village Award. I'm going to speak a little bit more on Coach's behalf in a few minutes, but in case you don't know, haven't paid attention, our bowling team just won the Union County Conference Championship this winter. I'll get more into that. Coach, your leadership, guidance, and support have been instrumental in helping this team reach new heights. Your commitment to each player's growth, both on and off the lanes, has made all the difference. As a teacher, Jim goes above and beyond the classroom, encouraging curiosity, building confidence, and shaping the future of every student they meet. His patience, passion, and commitment to education make a lasting impact. Great coaches and teachers do more than just instruct. They guide, mentor, and inspire. Jim, your dedication and positive influence have touched so many lives, and we are grateful for everything that you do. Thank you for your hard work, your heart, and the difference you make every day. We are lucky to have you.
And for our community recipient, I'd like to call up Vice Principal Angelo Monaco, who is going to be sharing
All right. Good evening, everyone. My name is Angelo Monaco. I am the Vice Principal of Seoul Middle School. As a Linden resident, I am invested in our students and in our community. I serve on the Executive Board for the Mayor's Youth Commission, and I am also the President of the Library Board. And I am extremely, extremely honored tonight to award the Community It Takes a Village Award to our Library Director, Josh Melisari. So if you would come down. Josh had no idea that he was winning. I got informed earlier today, and they said it's a surprise. Don't say anything. He's completely shocked about this. So I'm going to talk a little bit about what Josh has done during his time here. So Josh joined and was appointed as Assistant Library Director in July 2023, and within a month was the Interim Library Director. So in this time, He has upgraded security, streamlined financial procedures, engaged the library with the community, made and is in the process of making long overdue capital improvements, and has increased the number of visitors to the library. Josh, thank you so much for what you've done during this time. Anything that I have needed as the president and as a resident of the city, you have stepped up and gone above and beyond anything that has been needed of our community. We appreciate you. We appreciate what you've done for our library and our community. I'm going to turn it over to Dr. Berghammer, who is the vice president of the library board, for some words as well.
When Josh took the job as a librarian, I was one of the interviewers. One of the things I loved most about him was his smile. He had, don't get me wrong, he had a good resume, but I loved his warm smile. And I think as a librarian, it is very important because we are living in a world today where nobody wants to read. All right? I would recommend each and every one of you guys to visit our library. There is a lot going on in our library. But on another note, I want to briefly talk about the It Takes a Village Award. This morning I went to McDonald's to get my regular coffee. I love McDonald's coffee. Every single morning I go to McDonald's and I buy a medium cup, a large coffee, 2 cream. When I went to pay for my coffee, the person that was driving before me paid for my coffee. I was so impressed that the person before me paid for my coffee. And while I was standing here, I said, I need to share this because Linden is a beautiful community. But we could make it even more beautiful by being kind to each other. The students are walking home every day from school. The students will feel a lot safer if they know the adults care. If they know the adults care, the students will feel safer. We are living in perilous times. We all know that. The anger, the hate, everything is around us. But it takes one person doing something kind to make a difference. Could you imagine what it would be like if all of us do something kind every day? What an amazing city this will be. You guys are here today and we are honoring students, staff, and community leaders. We're doing it here. Why don't you do it in your homes? Why don't you do it on the street? You go to McDonald's and you see somebody here, you buy a meal for them. You don't even have to spend money. Just a simple thing by saying, how are you today? Do you know saying how are you today could save a life? Because that person could be going through real terrible times. And just by you saying, how are you today, could save a life. I'm asking you guys, we are a village. We are the Linden Strong Village. Let's work together to keep our students and our community a safe and beautiful place to live. Thank you.
I would like to say I had no idea this was happening. I was here to make a presentation about library services. I'm appreciative of this award, but I have to thank my staff. That's really I can't do it without my great staff and how they really appreciated me. And also have to say that there was a homeless man who came in our library almost every day. And he had a major medical situation and he had to go to the hospital. He's in the ICU in Rahway right now. And I was told by a patron that the library was a safe place. And I don't normally cry, so it's just that this is really overwhelming because I was not expecting this at all. And I just want to thank Linden for giving me this opportunity, and I would like to know that everyone is welcome at the library at all times.
Can I ask my fellow board members to come on up, please?
Thank you very much. Board members, may you stay here. So thank you, Josh. So as Dr. Berghammer stated, we are a city where we are promoting not only kindness but recognition. To our board members, this initiative for It Takes a Village started last year under Dr. Berghammer as president, and we're in our second year. And the one thing that we see each month that we're doing this is that it provides a place where it's okay to show emotion. Happiness, overwhelmness. The bottom line, Linden Public Schools is a safe space, a safe place. And on behalf of my department, technology department, we have a quick video trailer for the board that we want to show you on the screen right now of who you are and what you're doing, and more importantly, just to say thank you.
To our board members, you are the backbone to our district's success. You help to ensure that our faculty, students, and staff feel valued. Thank you for your commitment and helping us ensure that we continue to provide the highest quality education possible.
Our school board members care about our future, my future. They make sure that we have the best programs, technology, and opportunities to succeed.
You are the true advocates for our students and staff. Your support helps us provide the best resources, facilities, and opportunities for success. Thank you.
You ensure that the teachers have the resources they need to succeed.
You are invaluable in helping us provide the best for our students.
Your leadership empowers our schools to innovate and grow. You're always willing to listen, collaborate, and find solutions that make a difference in our students' lives. And for that, we want to say,
thank you!
Thank you for helping our school system, and thank you for helping us grow. All your work is appreciated.
Thank you for listening to us and making decisions to help us learn and grow. We're in a great place to be.
We are incredibly fortunate to have a board that genuinely cares about education and student success. Your unwavering support allows us to create the best learning experiences possible.
I hope you guys understand what we are in Linden. I want to once again welcome each and every one of you guys for being here today and next to it. Say what?
We are grateful for your countless hours you invest in making our schools better. Your dedication to student achievement, staff support, and community engagement is truly inspiring.
You allow us to have amazing teachers, safe schools, and exciting activities.
We are so grateful for everything you do to support us.
A great school district starts with great leadership. Our board members exemplify that every day. Thank you for putting the safety of our students and staff first and foremost every day. Thank you.
Your dedication to professional development and school improvements has made a significant impact on both students and staff. Thank you for your commitment to education. And we just want to say,
thank you.
thank you for everything.
You'll get that video, like Dr. Berghammer said, it's bigger than McDonald's. All right? So thank you for all that you do. We're going to move right along, and we have another recognition. I am pleased to share, earlier this week, you should say, earlier this week I was invited to Seoul Middle School because each year we have students who are achieving high academics, and they're part of a club, a movement, but it's all about their intellectual ability. And they've been a part of this club all year long, but this club has been in session for more than a decade. And I'd like to call up our Seoul teacher, Mr. D'Amato. Please come up. He's leading this club. So, Mr. D'Amato founded the Seoul's academic team competition over 20 years ago and has nourished his exceptional program ever since. He has created opportunities for our students to showcase their knowledge, develop critical thinking skills, and experience the thrill of academic competition for over 2 decades. 13 years ago, he established the annual Mayor's Cup, where champions from October and January tournament face off, while the mayor personally congratulates each participant. The impact of Mr. D'Amato's dedication extends far beyond our classroom walls. He shared the former participants have attended universities including Harvard, Princeton, Cornell, Johns Hopkins, Boston University, New York University, Notre Dame, and the London School of Economics. Mr. D'Amato's commitment to academic excellence has influenced generations of Seoul students by providing them with the confidence and skills that truly last a lifetime. On behalf of serving as the superintendent, the Linden Board of Education, we thank you for your commitment to academic excellence. Congratulations, Mr. D'Amato. One of the things that we saw when I attended this competition, and it was great because the students, they tied up, they played a game of Jeopardy with critical thinking questions. They had to work as teams and really think about these answers. They had paper and pencil only to come up with their answers. So they tied several times, they had to keep going, so it shows. But then I asked you, well, how can we grow this program a little bit more? And one of the things is that we have at our Linden High School is our television studio, and the possibilities are endless. And Mr. D'Amato is more than excited to carry this program, to make it grow even more, and to showcase it on our high school level. So that will be to come so that we can televise it more for everyone to see. And it's not about show. As you showed, we also discussed that these students who went on to these prestigious colleges it's because they believed in themselves when they were with you and their academic ability. So again, thank you.
Can we do a Jeopardy for parents? What about that? Yeah, a Jeopardy contest for parents. How would you like that?
Thank you all for coming out. I just want to say real quick, it's a true team effort from Ms. Long, our principal, Mr. Monaco, our vice principal, to Mayor Armstead, and to, of course, Mrs. Perkins. Just, it's amazing having that part. Truly, everyone coming together and making a difference for our students, which is what we're there for. Thank you very much.
As they're getting ready for the photo, I'm going to call up Josh from the library, the acting director of Linden Library, and he'll be putting on a presentation for the library resources available for our students.
Okay, sure. Yeah, I see.
Stand between.
All right, thank you very much for inviting me today to speak about the educational resources at the Linden Public Library. I'd like to start by saying that if you are a Linden resident, if you work in Linden, including at the school district, you are welcome to get a library card. It's free, so if you do not have a library card and you live or work in Linden, please come to the library to show proof of identity, proof that you work here, and we can get you one. So basically, pretty much everyone in this room, yes? Oh. All right, can you guys hear me better?
Yeah.
All right, so I'll repeat what I just said. If you live or work in Linden, just come to the library, show ID, and we can get you a library card. And all these resources that I'm showing to you today are free. So I just wanted, the purpose of this presentation is really to showcase some of our excellent electronic resources. We have for children, we have over 18. Obviously, I don't have time to go over that many, but I wanted to really showcase 5 that I think would be really beneficial for students in Linden Public Schools. The most important one, I think, is BrainFuse Help Now. And the reason why I say that is it provides free homework help and live tutoring for students. Okay, so there are certain hours, and it is by text message. They have like a screen in the text message board, and then let's say you give it a math problem. The tutor will help you solve the math problem.
Okay, in addition to the tutoring, they have, you can submit live questions, and if maybe you're not available for the tutoring session, someone will actually answer it for you. You can create flashcards and study guides on the site as well, and like I said, it's completely free with your library card. Another great resource that I think a lot of the students in Linden will enjoy is the Comics Plus database. This is an online database of digital graphic novels and comic books. Although they don't have rights to Marvel and DC, they do have many, many excellent comic books. You can control, when you make the account, you control by age. And some of the franchises that are available for free on this database are the Avatar Last Airbender comic books, My Little Pony comic books, and the Big Nate books. Another good resource, more on an academic bend, is Explorer Primary School. This is a research database that is designed for elementary and middle school students. So let's say the student has to do a report on, let's say, Barack Obama. They type in Barack Obama in this database. They get peer research, articles and videos and things like that that are on the level, middle school or elementary school level, but they're also been sourced, so you know that it has good information. And Fieri Code, which is another great resource, this is a coding database. It is educational, and it's really fun, because what it does is they have embedded videos that teach the students how to code, and some of the coding that's included is HTML, CSS, Python, JavaScript. There's multiple pathways that a student can take. And what's really cool is there's even monthly contests that you can apply to win. Basically, they have like a monthly challenge of like, can you make a game with these features based on this code? And you can win. And I looked at the number of submissions. There's only, for this month so far, there's only 29. So that means that if a Linden student really probably tried to win, they could win. So I really encourage more students to go on that. And finally, there's Peterson Test and College Prep. This is better for high school students. So this is a free database of all the colleges in the United States. It also has a database of scholarships. Not as complete. I think it's missing a lot of scholarships, but every year it gets more. And there's also many practice tests for college entrance or other subjects as well. There's also some resources for educators. There is ERIC, which is the Education Resources Information Center. So this is a database where everything is cleared by peer reviewed and includes best practices in regards to educational instruction. Learning Express is really good because Learning Express has multiple levels. There's a teacher level, and then there's a college student level, and then there's a high school level. And based on your level, you can get educational videos, courses, and test prep that could meet your needs. So if you're a teacher, you can take, like, I think, practice exams. If you're in high school, you can take maybe SAT and ACT practice exams. And then in middle school, it might be like more general, like just basic like math help and things like that. And the Teacher Reference Center is similar to ERIC, is another peer-reviewed database full of research with best practices in teaching. So these are just some, as I said, of the 18 free educational resources that are available with a Linden library card. Now, if you come into the library, we do have brochures, and my librarians can also guide you in showing what educational resources might be best for your needs. Also, I gave the board our 2 brochures that we give out to educators or to parents advertising basically a full list of our resources. With that being said, I'm going to pass the baton to our excellent children's librarian, Ginger, over here, who runs our story times and other programs, and manages our children's collection, and she'll tell you about some of the programs she has upcoming.
I used to be a magician's assistant many, many decades ago, and I held a microphone for a long time. Yeah, we have like a lot of great resources. Let me get my little notes out here.
You want me to?
Am I supposed to click the screen? Oh, thank you. Not used to doing this. New Jersey Makers Day is coming up on Saturday, and it's going to be from 10 to 2 o'clock in the afternoon. It's a focus on science, STEM, and STEAM programs. So basically, it's going to become lower level creating, so they can make bookmarks, Pokemon bookmarks if they want to. They can do some little weave loom pieces. Weaving loom, they can make little unicorn purses, because we all know everybody loves unicorns. It's a big hit. And then we're going to have, for the older children, we're going to have robotics. They're going to be building their own dinosaurs with circuits, and we're going to have snap circuits as well. So it's basically creating, bringing science in, and just getting children to use their imaginations. And then we're going to have, like, do clothes for the little ones and coloring and all these great things. So it's a walk-in program. They can walk and hang out as long as they want to, make some things and just leave, and a lot of pipe cleaner animals and all this wonderful. Oh, see, I haven't done this for a long time. Okay.
I didn't know either, so.
Okay. Okay. And then we'll have one in math. One in math is going to be, we have one in math already. We've had it for months. It's a great program. We're getting people on the waiting list, so it's volunteers. The program, I think, is in a few different cities. It's in San Francisco and Chicago at this point. It's basically volunteers coming in. It's a son and a mom too. She's a part of it, and that they come in. They actually teach from pre-K to maybe 3rd grade math, and they help kids overcome their math anxiety. And I was one of those children. I was forced to play Candyland for endless amounts of time because I was not good at math. But I wasn't really forced, but it was hard for me. They do more than that. So they actually help the kids learn and to enjoy mathematics. So I love this program, and it's just gaining speed and more momentum, and more people signing up for the program, so it's very popular. Children's Chess is our new one coming up. The first session, we had a few kids. The second session, we've got so many kids, and they're just excited about learning chess, and I love that, because chess is a fantastic game. It's an ancient game, and so we're getting more and more signups for that. I'm glad to have that back at the library. For toddlers, well, I do story time, and basically we have all these new little ones coming in each week, and they just kind of come in the program, come out of the program as they want to every week, and sometimes we'll have a lot, sometimes we'll have a little, but basically I'll do the story time, pick out a cute little book for them, alphabet, numbers. We have to do stretching and music and dancing because children love music. And then we just have playtime. We have some do clothes, blocks, and parents can talk to each other, or grandparents who bring the children to the program, and children can learn how to socialize. It's a good time, especially in the wintertime when it's very cold. And then we have Minecraft, Lego Craft Clubs, and those are kind of in-house programs. We did just get Minecraft, so that's going to be all summer long too. And the kids love Minecraft. They just love it, and there's all these different types of adventures, like pirate ship and whatever, whatnot. So, and the children know them more than me. And the Lego Club we have, and Craft Club. So Craft Club, Father's Day cards, Father's Day, Mother's Day. So different themes every month, and they're all free programs, and they're all year round. So I hope people can still hear. Okay. And now, Summer Reading Color Our World is the theme this year. And it is, we have our kickoff party, because we always have to have our kickoff party and the end party. The kickoff party is going to have touch a truck. So the fire department, police department there. We're going to try to get a gaming truck, because that was a big hit last year. Kids get to climb into the truck and play games, and electronic games, and that's great. And then we're going to have a reading club. So once a week we have a reading club, and basically it helps them build their skills and, of course, prevent the summer slide in reading with phonics and sight words, and they can practice and just forming small words. And we usually have a little tablet put in front of them. They can actually change letters out, and we have just little tables that they can work in different things or different skills. Cake decorating is just really fun, and we're going to try to get that for the adult programs too. So we have someone in doing fairy cake decorating. It's going to happen in April, because who doesn't want to make a cake of fairy cake decorating with all its beautiful colors? And also too, we're going to have that for summer reading, so Color Our World. And then the end of summer reading party, they get an award, they get a medal, and summer reading is basically about, they fill out a reading log, is the time that they read, and they get prizes for it, and they come to all these great free programs all summer. So it helps them to actually keep on reading, and especially in the summertime, it is very hot outside, and it's a cool place to go to the library, and there's a lot of families that just go there and hang out, read, and play games, and just enjoy the library. And last but not least, I think it's, our Union County Local Arts Grant. We always have, this is just dealing primarily with poetry, music, visual arts, and dance, and it supports our mission of being able to bring that to the community. So Bright Star Theater is great. That's national and also is an international troupe, and they go around. They're fantastic actors and actresses. So they're going to be doing Alice in Wonderland and Tim Home Music Concert. We have to always have the guitarist with music because children love to dance and interact with music and whatnot. Dances in India, kind of Bollywood, is going to be just introducing great, fantastic dances to children from around the world. And we have these every year, and I choose different programs every year to do. So they're quite different from each other year after year. And then there's Boom Buckets. They're going to be doing some drumming again this year with, plastic buckets and whatever he's going to bring for this. So they really love drumming and they love music. So I'm glad that we have this local arts grant program. And then in the fall, we have a big Halloween party. We have to have that. And then we're going to have Santa coming. So there's all year round, there's programs and they're free. So I think that's good to have. That's a great thing to have. Linden has Linden Public Library for the public, because people need programs, they need places to go that are educational and fun.
Thank you.
That's it.
So now I'm going to introduce Tara Smith, who's our young adult librarian, to talk about our teen programming.
Hi everyone, my name is Tara. If you haven't met me, I'm the young adult librarian for the Linden Free Public Library. One of my main priorities after starting was working on collection development. So something that I noticed immediately upon starting was that the collection was severely lacking for the tweens and teens of Linden. We were missing a lot of popular manga and graphic novel series and titles, and we were also missing a lot of popular regular young adult novels from the last few years. So with Josh's approval, I got to buying so many books, and those are still being processed and being put on the shelves. But if you want to read a book and we don't have it, please email me, please let me know, call the library. I'm more than happy to look into it and add it to the collection. I am here for you guys, and I want to make sure that we have the stuff that you're looking for. I also weeded out the less popular titles to make more room for the stuff that is coming in. And as for programming, it's also my understanding that tweens and teens didn't have any programs that were designated specifically for them for a very long time. And I'm very happy to be able to change that. One of my favorite hobbies of all time is baking. And I'm very, very happy about how we have an oven in the library so I can conduct my own baking programs with you guys. That photo over there for St. Patrick's Day, we made St. Patrick's Day shaped sugar cookies. So rainbows, pots of gold, 4-leaf clover with icing. I know it's not the most St. Patrick's Day-esque, but it was fun and it tasted really good. I also do digital literacy and learning programs. We are living in an age of misinformation and disinformation, and I think being able to identify valid, legitimate sources is so important. And I know your teachers teach it to you, but I think it's really good to reiterate it, practice lateral reading, and other information literacy skills. I also have some arts and crafts programs coming up. You can find them all on our website. But I'm also outsourcing programs for the summer. We are doing a sewing class, we're going to be doing a graffiti art class, and we also have a 6-week-long coding program where you guys can learn not just HTML, but also CSS and C++. So that's going to be 6 weeks long from July to August. If any of you guys are interested, please contact the library. Seats are limited for it. And yeah, I think that's about it. Thank you.
Well, thank you for listening to our presentation about our resources and programming that's upcoming. Does anyone on the board have any questions regarding anything that we discussed today or any of the offerings at the library? If not, well, thank you very much. I really appreciate it.
Now I'd like to pull up our athletic director, Mr. Firestone.
Hello again, everyone. It is a pleasure to be here tonight to recognize some of our students' athletic achievements so far this school year. We have had quite a few, and I would really like to show my gratitude to Mrs. Perkins for inviting us all to tonight's Board of Education meeting. I would also like to thank the entire Board of Education, Board President Dr. Berghammer, Assistant Superintendent of Academics, Mr. Walker, Assistant Superintendent of Support, Mrs. Lewis, Mrs. Sarapilia, and Mr. Kuntz. I cannot tell you how grateful I am for all of you for your support. I also know that our coaches, athletes, and parents feel the same way. Much of what our coaches do is not readily visible, and they do not receive enough recognition for their efforts. I would also like to thank all of our parents for supporting our athletes and coaches throughout the year. We can only do so much without the help of all of you and the rest of our community. In regard to our athletic programs as a whole, I am very pleased with the competitiveness, sportsmanship, and pride that our teams exhibited during the season. We also had plenty of individual and team achievements. At this time, I would like to start calling up some of our student athletes along with their coaches. First, I would like to start off by recognizing our bowling team. Please come on up. Come on up. Coaches, players, come on over to the podium. Coaches, players, come on over to the podium. As I mentioned before, our bowling team won the Union County Conference Championship this winter. Members of the team included Damian Yeves, Jamie Politi, Sophia Gonzalez, Sarah Romogado, Elijah Moss, and Layla Thorne. Head coach Jim Orr, what an amazing accomplishment. To the team, your hard work, dedication, and countless hours of practice have truly paid off. Every frame you bowled and every pin you knocked down led to this well-deserved victory. You have shown remarkable teamwork, focus, and determination, and we could not be prouder of all of you. Here's to continued success. Let's keep the momentum rolling. I would like to now call up Olivia Padelko from our girls tennis team. Olivia was named Linden's National Girls and Women in Sports Day recipient. Every winter, an outstanding senior female athlete from each high school in New Jersey is honored as the NJSIAA Female Athlete of the Year, with a special award from the National Association for Girls and Women in Sport. The National Girls and Women in Sports Day is here to raise awareness of and act as a reminder about the positive effects associated with sports and the continued need to promote gender equality every year. Let's give Olivia a round of applause. I would like to call up members of our track and field teams, along with their head coaches, Daniel McDonald and Matt Scheit. Mr. Coons, would you like to come up as well, please? Let's start with Braden Delbrun. Braden has qualified in the high jump for the New Jersey Meet of Champions. This is our state championship meet. Next, we have members of our 4x200 meter and 4x400 meter relays. Warren Jean, Zahir Muhammad, Messiah Finley, Jaree Ford, and Gabriel Morales all qualified for the New Balance. Hold up. There's more good stuff coming. They're all qualified for the New Balance National High School Track and Field Championships at Boston University. And that's pretty impressive. As you can expect, these accomplishments are no small feat. It reflects the countless hours of hard work, dedication, and perseverance. These athletes have shown incredible discipline and determination, consistently pushing the limits. Qualifying for these meets is a testament to their talent and commitment, and we know this is just the beginning of even greater things to come. Congratulations to all of you and your coaches. I would like to call up our head boys wrestling coach, Alvaro Fernandez. Mr. Coach, if you don't mind, you can stay up here, please. I would like to officially congratulate Coach Fernandez on earning his 100th career coaching win. Coach Fernandez has inspired and mentored countless athletes, teaching the values of hard work, teamwork, and perseverance. Every win reflects not only your knowledge and strategy, but also the positive impact you've had on those you coach. This milestone is well earned, and we know there are many more wins to come. Congratulations again, Coach Fernandez. We are proud to celebrate this achievement with you. Here's to the next 100.
Yes, yes. Good to see you. Yes. Where's the baby? Okay, I'm ready. Oh, wow. 100. And both his children are involved in wrestling.
Okay, moving right along. At this time, I would like to call up our girls basketball team, along with their head coach, Tanisha Dixon, assistant coaches Latoya Wilson, Kyle Phipps, and Joe Russo. Members of the team included Anastasia Peterman, Jayla Boyd, Zahira Kelly, Regine Winston, Amira McNeil, Asia Hawkins Reed, Genesis Mack, Ayana McDuffie, Jana Lee Thomas, Zariah Williams, Kiari Wilson, and Kendall Wigfall. I would like to give a huge congratulations to the girls basketball team on winning the Union County Conference Championship this year. Your hard work, determination, and teamwork throughout the season have truly paid off. Every practice, every game, and every moment of effort led to this well-deserved triumph. You have made our school proud, and this championship is a reflection of your dedication and spirit. A special congratulations to Coach Dixon on this amazing accomplishment in her first year as head coach. Your leadership, passion, and guidance have made an immediate and lasting impact on the girls. And this championship is a testament to your hard work and vision. Let's give them all a round of applause, please.
Don't hide your face now, come on. Coach, what? Sorry.
Yes.
but certainly not least, I would like to recognize two individuals who consistently go above and beyond for our student athletes. Our head athletic trainer, Roger Rotundi, and assistant athletic trainer, Andrea Figueroa. Please come on up. Yeah, I knew that was coming. If you don't know Roger and Andrea, they might be the most popular people in the high school. As many of you may not know, March is recognized as National Athletic Training Month. Roger and Andrea play a vital role in keeping our athletes safe, healthy, and performing at their best. Whether it's providing injury prevention, treatment, or support, their expertise and dedication are essential to every team's success. To our athletic trainers, thank you for your hard work, your care, and the countless hours you spend behind the scenes. Your commitment to the well-being of our athletes does not go unnoticed, and we are incredibly grateful for all that you do. Let's give a big round of applause to our amazing athletic trainers. Your impact is felt every day, and we truly appreciate you.
Congratulations to all of our recipients this evening, and thank you again for the presentations by our leaders. Now I'd like to acknowledge we have one retirement. Ms. Deborah Pera will retire in June of 2025 after 20 years with the Linden Public Schools. Since 2005, she has served as a special education resource teacher at McManus and Seoul. During my years working with her at McManus, I have observed her exceptional ability to create inclusive environments where all students thrive. It is due to Ms. Karaf's dedication that helps our students through a positive impact on many young lives. On behalf of the Linden Board of Education, we thank Ms. Karaf for her dedication to our students and families, and we wish her a retirement filled with health, peace, and joy, reflecting on the lives she's impacted each and every day. Let's give her a round of applause. Earlier this month, on our half-a-day PD day, I am pleased to announce that at Linden High School, the technology teachers and a few other support staff created a PD Your Way series where these teachers were able to create 11 simultaneous workshops that served over 120 staff members where collaboration across content areas was taking place. The team designed teacher-centered approaches, allowing the teachers to select the workshops they would like to attend, and more importantly, it ended with them receiving virtual badges that recognize their professional growth and track their participation. I have been informed that the feedback has been remarkable, with staff requesting more additional opportunities to participate in a high-level professional development experience. Special thanks goes to Ms. Holly Sepavita, Ms. Kim Kafalis, Ms. Maria Kalish, Ms. Melanie Catalu, Ms. Emily Makowitz, Mr. Mike Pecos, Ms. Diana Marquise, Mr. Zachary Kappa, Mr. Mark Radel, Ms. Lynn Hu, Ms. Dylan Walsh, Mr. Mark Grass, Mr. Robert Mangel, and also to Mr. George Alvarez. Thank you to all of those teachers, and the teamwork was valuable. I'll now move into staff sick days attendance patterns. For the month of March, we were at 37% of staff absences with sick days. Compared to last year, it was at 36%, and more than 58% of those absences needed a substitute. As you look at the agenda for this evening, you will see that we have our end of the year school calendar, and it includes our 2 snow buyback days, May 23rd and June 24th. Also on that calendar, you'll see promotions that will take place from elementary, middle, and high school, and also important information because as today is the first day of spring, and we're told we're going to finish and move forward strong. In December, we pushed out a New Jersey Climate and Culture Survey, and it ran through February 28th. We asked for parents, students, and staff, teachers, administrators' feedback. They're all the educator stakeholders. We had a total of 9,352 participants. For students in grades 3 through 5, we had a 93% participation rate. Grades 6 through 12, a 70% participation rate. Staff in grades 3 through 12, 90% participation rate. And parents and guardians were at an 18% participation rate. We will have more information on those results. The schools are working on analyzing the data to determine what our strengths and weaknesses are to impact our schools with climate and culture that's reflective of a positive environment for everyone. We currently have running our uniform mode of dress survey. It started on March 10th and it will end tomorrow. We currently have 2,278 responses, which are all from parents and guardians. We need to continue to hear from you. So please complete that survey no later than tomorrow at 6 p.m. It will close. Once the survey closes, as per Board Policy 5511 on uniform modes of dress, there will be an open forum for parents to come out on April 1st to discuss any thoughts about the dress code policy. More information will be forthcoming with a flyer on that date. We're moving forward. Spring break is going to be coming next week, half a day Thursday on April 16th. Lunch will not be served and we will be closed until April 24th. Students will return on April 28th. In addition to students returning, we are going to be moving right into the spring standardized testing. We are going to have testing beginning with the high school the week of April 28th, and it is going to conclude the last week of May with makeups. Middle school students will follow high school and then followed by elementary students. It is imperative that students are in school to complete these yearly standardized testing assessments. And now I would like to turn it over to our student representative who will share insights from the Linden High School experience.
Thank you. So I'd first just like to highlight a couple of things going on at Linden High School. Recently, our MJROTC program was recognized as the largest unit in the nation, and And this is an incredible accomplishment. We've seen how much it's grown. Me specifically, I've seen how much it's grown and how much effort we put into this program. And so we're really happy that we were able to accomplish something like this. And wherever we go, any competitions that we have, Linden is always recognized. People know us, and so we're very proud to be recognized as largest student in the nation, and not just the largest, but we also excel and we do very, very well, and we're good at what we do.
Yes, we are.
And next week, next Thursday, we'll be having our AMI, our annual military inspection. So that's a very big thing coming up for us, and that's something that we prep for the entire year, and so we're looking forward to that. And we're ready to put our best foot forward, and we're very prepared and excited for our annual military inspection. Next, our Mean Girls play is coming up, and they've been working extremely hard on that. I've seen it myself. Their opening night is Thursday, March 27th, so it'll be Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, so the 27th, 28th, and 29th. So that's coming up for anyone who's interested. Last Friday, the Teen Arts program happened. Students got to go to Teen Arts. I personally heard that students really enjoyed that program. They got to see all different types of artwork, whether it be physical artwork, dancing, they got to see different performances, so that was a very great event. Next, we also have our first ever girls flag football team. It just started. This is also another very great accomplishment. We're very glad that we were able to have this athletic program at Linden Public Schools. And so we're ready to see, how great it's going to be, and I know that the girls have been very excited because of this. And lastly, our prom packets came out this week, so we're finally getting the ball rolling on anything regarding prom, graduation, all of that. This year went flying by, and we're very excited. Also, the decision page on Instagram it started. I actually run it, and we have people who submit where they're going to college, where they're going to trade school, or if they're serving in the military. So it also highlights just their hard work and everything that they've worked towards, and we're very excited to see where everyone decides to go. And then we also had just a question. I know that we went over this. So this Tuesday, we actually had a team bonding for NHS, and then we were talking about different, how we wanted to leave our legacy and what we wanted to do. And the topic of discussion was the TNT newsroom and the cost of what that remodeling was. And so I would just like to know if there's any specific numbers. I know that Ms. Perkins, you would get back to me on that. I would like to know if, how much that costed, and the receipts on, what specifically costed, what the items cost, and, what the total of that was, because, I've heard some numbers. I just want to clarify to see what that number is.
Well, can I get back to you on that? I don't have the numbers right in front of me. I wouldn't want to give you an incorrect number.
Okay. Well, I would just like to say I heard that it was, I'm not sure, but I would like to know if someone can confirm or deny, but that it was about $1 million. And so I'm not sure if this is correct or not. But if it is, then I feel like personally, alongside other students, that there's other, of course, and I mentioned this before, that, beautifying and enhancing the quality of our academic places where people go to learn. Obviously, that's important, and we should focus on always enhancing it. However, that amount of money could be spent into other areas of the school I know that are in very great need. And so, if it is true or not, those, let's say, $1 million could be used in the hallways, could be used, for some stores don't have handles on them, mirrors in the bathrooms. There's so many other necessary things, and so the fact that it's being spent in one singular room that all students don't even have access to, it just it's bizarre to me, and I feel as though we need to be more resourceful as to where we allocate our funds. Thank you.
Well, that's shout out to one of our future leaders.
Thank you for that information. We'll provide more information on where our funds are allocated, and we appreciate your voice for the student body of Linden High School. I'd like to also just piggyback that you stated about the girls' flag football. Well, this evening was their first scrimmage, and I'm pleased to announce that they did win. Their first official game will be next Wednesday at Tiger Stadium, starting at 4 p.m.
And if I may say something regarding our studios, there is a lot going on in Linden, but most of it is done in secret. One of the reasons why we have a television studio is to make sure it's going to be student run, and it's going to be, you guys are very much into technology. You're very much into Instagram, YouTube. You guys have an opportunity. The young people have an opportunity to use it with all the different, like you say, what are some of the stuff they do on the computer? They do, what it is they do? You guys do influencers. They can do advertising. They can do so much on that television studio. And in fact, we have been talking to the city, to partnership with the city, so we are going to be doing a lot of school advertising and promotion on the television studio. It could also be used as another way to raise funds. We have a lot of businesses in the area. Students that is involved in marketing and promotion could start building advertising. We could do infomercials. There is a lot that can be done. And if it is utilized the right way, it could pay for itself.
And outside of that, if you could come back to our next meeting or next meetings prior to you graduating and let us know those improvements that you speak of, we definitely would love to hear it, because the sport has been moving forward and pushing the district forward in our facilities as well. So please let us know. Thank you.
Thank you.
So the last thing that I have on the superintendent's report, last week I was a guest on a social media platform called Smart Social, which is an online platform and discussion base that provides help to parents and students and educators while navigating technology. And so when we look at social media and the impact that it has on our students with regards to being able to focus, as well as building within peer leadership or being safe online. So while this was recorded, it was open up to our parents and guardians. There were over 100 parents who had signed up to attend. The replay of this video will be available for the next 2 weeks. And a lot of the feedback that was received was, number one, when we're talking about students and online social media safety, there are predators out there. Predators are the experts. Parents, guardians, students, and educators are not. And so they open up this platform and they provide so many resources, including what they are really pushing on, and it's getting a lot of great feedback, is those are discussion starters. In helping parents not ask, how was your day at school? But questions such as, what's the difference between an online friend and a social media friend or a friend in person? If someone wanted to get more personal information from you or tell you not to tell your parents, how would you handle it? And while these may not be conversations we think we don't need to have, the feedback and the videos that were on this platform were of real students who are experiencing these things. Parents who may have lost their children because of being on social media. So again, I just want to push it out that when the video comes, please take a look at it and we'll continue to provide those resources. And that will conclude my superintendent's report.
Thank you, Superintendent Burke. At this time, we're going to move on to the education report.
Good evening. Education Committee, upon recommendation of the Superintendent of Schools and Assistant Superintendents, presents the following motion to the Linden Board of Education. I approve item 1 through 19, and I respectfully ask for a second.
Any discussion? Roll call.
Mr. Dela Cruz.
Yes.
Ms. El-Shahi.
Yes.
Ms. Pina.
Yes.
Ms. Thomas.
Yes.
Ms. Solis.
Yes.
Ms. Armstead.
Yes, but I would like to recuse myself from agenda item 8, 23 through 25, and agenda item 11. Yes to all other agenda items.
And Dr. Bergen.
Yes.
Thank you. At this time, we're going to move on to the post-personnel report.
The Personnel Committee, upon the recommendation of the Superintendent of Schools, presents the following motions to the Linden Board of Education for approval. All appointments and reappointments are contingent upon and may be modified based on student participation in the district's receipt of sufficient state school aid and other revenue funding. I would like to make a motion to approve items 1 through 31. I respectfully ask for a second.
Any discussion? Roll call.
Mr. Dela Cruz.
Yes.
Ms. El-Shahi.
Yes.
Ms. Pina.
Yes.
Ms. Thomas.
Yes.
Ms. Solis.
Yes.
Ms. Armstead.
Yes.
And Dr. Bergen.
Yes.
Thank you.
Is there anyone who just was appointed as a Linden Public Schools employee who would you like to come up to the podium or online and would like to speak?
Anyone online? Thank you. At this time, we're going to move on to the finance report.
Good evening, everyone. The Finance Committee, upon recommendation of the Superintendent of Schools and the Business Administrator Board Secretary, present the following motions to the Linden Board of Education for approval. I approve items 1 through 38, and I respectfully ask for a second.
Second.
Any discussion? Roll call.
Mr. Dela Cruz.
Yes.
Ms. El-Shahi.
Yes.
Ms. Pina. Ms. Thomas.
Yes.
Ms. Solis.
Yes.
Ms. Armstead.
Yes.
And Dr. Bergen.
Yes.
Thank you. At this time, we'll move on to buildings, grounds, and security report.
The Buildings, Grounds, and Security Committee, upon recommendation of the Superintendent of Schools and the Business Administrator, Board Secretary, present the following motions to the Linden Board of Education for approval. Number 1 through number 7. Ask for a second.
Second.
Any discussion? Roll call.
Mr. Dela Cruz.
Yes.
Ms. El-Shahi.
Yes.
Ms. Pina.
Yes.
Ms. Thomas.
Yes.
Ms. Solis.
Yes.
Ms. Armstead.
Yes.
And Dr. Bergen.
Yes.
Thank you. At this time, we're going to move on to comments from the public. Members of the public desiring to make a comment may come forward at this time. For those watching online, if you wish to make a comment or ask a question, please utilize the raise your hand feature on the online meeting platform. Please begin your comments by stating your name and address. Individuals are invited to speak on one topic at a time, and no individual will speak more than once until all individuals so desiring have spoken once. The public is reminded that to ensure the efficient and orderly operations of the meeting, members of the public will be limited to speaking on items for 3 minutes.
Good evening. My name is Tanya Martin Cooper, East Curtis Street in Linden, and also president of the Linden Education Association. I'd like to congratulate those new employees that are being hired. They're joining a great district with even greater people working for them, the staff. I have to commend, we have several of them in our audience. I'm also saying congratulations to the students, the parents, the staff that were honored today, and wishing Miss, what my brain is frozen, Parra, Congratulations to her years of dedication to the Linden School District.
Thank you.
Hi, Dan. Nancy Cordino, teacher at Seoul. I just wanted to express how very impressed I am with how well articulated you are representing the voices of the students at the high school. My thoughts are, have we given any thought to maybe adding, you're a senior, are you a senior? Of maybe adding a junior representative? So having a senior and a junior representative who can then have the voices for the entire school. It's hard to get the voices, right? It's a very large school. So maybe adding an additional student representative who then, if you start as a junior, then you can sort of shadow and, you kind of get your feet wet. And then as you become, the senior, have someone you can mentor. So just a thought in the future of maybe adding an additional representative in addition to the senior. And congratulations. Excited to see what your next endeavor is. And my second point is to ask about summer school. I know I mentioned at the budget meeting on Tuesday, I asked about where we stood with summer school and extended school year. I see in the budget here that we're offering for our multi-language learners summer opportunities. So I'm wondering if there's any more information on summer school for other students.
Yes, so we're still in the process of gathering our data as well as our plan for summer school for academic remediation. We're looking at also how we can support students with credit recovery for 6th through 12th grade. The difference between what you see tonight on the agenda is that our summer school programming comes from different funds. And so the summer school that will be geared towards all students for academic enrichment as well as remediation, we're still working on that, and we will have a plan out to all staff. Principals will be sharing that out within the next 2 weeks or less. We're looking at our formula to see the best way to carry it out.
And I saw in the budget, it was sort of like a bunch together with extended school year / summer school. Is there any specific differentiation as far as how much money is for each, or is it just kind of all together?
It's separate. The extended summer school program is separate, as well as different Title I's and 4 fundings go towards different programming.
Okay. So do we have, offhand, do we know what the difference is being spent on ESY versus summer school?
The cost to run ESY?
I'm just wondering money-wise. I saw in the budget on Tuesday, we had a certain amount of money allocated. So I just didn't know if you have the budgetary, if you had to know how much percentage of what money was going towards ESY versus summer school.
No, the ESY programming was on there on Tuesday, so that was separate. So again, the multilingual, we have STEM programming, those are all enrichment. They're coming from a different fund line. So the fund line that we previously used our ESSA funds when we received that. For now that we don't have ESSA funds, right, we're looking at another fund line to be able to continue to sustain our budget as well as to provide support services to our students for summer school.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Craig Heller, 120 Donaldson Place. First of all, I want to thank the administration again for providing the numbers for me on Tuesday. I had a chance to go through all of those and everything else that I've heard Tuesday. To me, maybe I'm wrong, but it screams to me that we need new buildings. And I urge this board and the administration to look into coming up with something. It's, I see all the numbers for the increase in the enrollment and everything else, and that's the information you provided. Thank you. I hope everybody on this board looks at it. Now, if our student representative is correct and there are doorknobs missing on doors, where's building and grounds? Thank you.
Hello, everyone. Are we doing agenda items or can anybody come up now? Okay. Hello, good evening, everyone. Happy Thursday. My name is Sharita Morgan, PTA president at Linden High School. He's on the 1216 Monmouth Avenue. This is my daughter, Maya Morgan. I want to talk today, take a moment to address something that has come up, a need for parents. As the school and PTA, we work hard to keep parents informed and engaged. We recognize that most of our messages are going out in English, which is creating a barrier for many of our families. And our diverse community languages like Spanish, Creole, Portuguese, Polish, and Mandarin are spoken at home, and we need to do better to make sure everyone feels included and informed. So I started a conversation already. Principal Coos and I spoke about this in our meeting earlier today, and we wanted to explore, or like to work with him and also connect with you, Dr. Perkins and Dr. Berghammer, so we can all talk and see how we can improve the communication for our parents who don't speak English. The reason this came up is because we started using robocalls to send out messages to parents, because parents were telling us that robocalls were more effective at getting the message out. That's how they were able to increase parental involvement and them showing up to our events. But the office, they were getting calls from parents like really worried because they thought something had happened to their child because they didn't understand the message, you know what I mean? And she said, Ms. Mendez said it was mostly Spanish-speaking parents that were calling in very upset, worried about their child. So understanding with the increasing robocalls and increasing the PTA sending out messages, and they're not used to getting robocalls, there'll be an adjustment. All parents might be worried, but then we'll get over the adjustment, but our non-English speaking parents will still be concerned and not know what's going on. And I think that the key to us really improving a lot of things, areas at the school and working together is teachers and parents working together. If we continue to connect with our parents and build that bridge, we need to make sure that we're connecting with all of our parents in a more effective way. So I'm not sure how we can do this. Maybe AI can help us with this, right? But getting beyond the email. And also using robocall messaging, and maybe the robocalls can go out to parents who speak a certain language, and so we're not getting robocalls all day. But if we can, differentiate between each group of parents, just to make sure that they get all the information that all the rest of the parents are getting. No, I don't need to sign in here. No. All right. I just wanted to bring that up, and I was going to send an email, but since we're all here looking at each other, I thought maybe I'd just talk to you and see how we can work on that all together to make sure that, because if we do that for the parents, then we make sure that all the kids, all the students get supported because their parents are represented in the school. I think that would even help us with the PTA involvement as well. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. I'd like to, thanks for bringing that up because our current notification system does have that capability. When parents click on the language that they speak, we then push the communication out in that language. And our notification system goes through text messaging, robocalls, as well as emails. And also our website has the button that you can click on the different language. So if there's maybe a glitch or something that may be happening, but we've been doing this now for the last several years where it goes out in multiple languages. So we'll look into see where there's been a barrier as to why the notifications you're referring to may not be reaching.
Thank you. And also, maybe let us know at the high school what we can do. So for the PTA, when we send out the robocalls, what we can do to make sure that the parents get them. So maybe we're not doing it right.
Okay.
Okay.
Excellent. We'll look
Thank
into
you
it.
so much.
Thank you.
All right.
Is there anyone online? At this time, we're going to move on to any new and unfinished business. Board members, is there anything that you would like to discuss?
Yes, I have a couple of things. Number one, yes, mirrors in the bathrooms. I was gonna ask about that because this is now multiple times I've gotten addressed. Mirrors in the bathrooms in the high schools for the women. That they didn't have mirrors in the bathrooms, I was gonna ask why. Maybe there was a reasoning behind it, but I do not know. So that's one. Thank you, Shayla, for bringing that back up. Number two, I believe last year during the baseball season, I did ask about getting our bleachers and our little dugouts in McManus, trying to get some protection fences at least over the players, that they don't sit on the floor because the benches are not enough for whatever players are coming. I traveled to some of the other fields in the area that look much better than ours. I mean, I think we got to step up our game to make it look better and presentable. And the season is about to start, and we haven't worked on that field at all. So I would like to see if I could get a commitment from the rest of my board members to get this moving, because our season is about to start, and we still look back.
John, is this something that
I sent out an email stating about the benches. He did send an email out about what's going on with the benches, so I guess he can,
Yeah, I'm sorry, my phone died, so I can't check my email, but we can do something. I'll look into it. I think there was something that, there was a question of whose property it was, but we can certainly look at it.
Thank you. And my last thing, this is now our second meeting or third meeting in a row that we are asking for space. If we are putting Band-Aids on building or separating classes to add classrooms, once again, we should look into start building a brand new high school. And I think we should start thinking outside the box. Take that field that we have that's big enough to build a new high school in that field and build the field on top of the high school. Okay? The high school currently turned that into the middle school. Both middle schools combined, because I think that could house the middle schools. The middle schools, you get the bigger elementary schools that we have, and then some of the buildings that we may not use, sell them. Let developers get those buildings. We gotta think outside the box. This is a city that's growing. There's still buildings that are coming up. There's 8 townhomes right next to my house that they haven't finished building. They're almost done building. I know it's not gonna be a man and a female or any other gender. They're gonna have families. So we are growing. We gotta think outside the box, and we gotta move fast. Because if we keep on just splitting up these classrooms and making one, there's no way we're gonna sustain this. And I believe we have a good partnership with Apple. Ms. Kafalis has a great relationship with Apple. Let's speak with Apple about helping us modernize our classrooms, and if we build a new high school, modernize our classrooms with the technology that they use, that we currently use in Linden. We gotta think outside the box, and we gotta start working on this quickly.
I guess that's a conversation for our Buildings, Grounds, and Security Committee meeting that we can definitely look into. Does anyone else have any response to that or any new and unfinished business? At this time, we're going to move on to board member comments. Is there anyone from the board that would like to give a comment before I close this out?
Well, since I finished previously, I want to congratulate everybody today that was acknowledged. Our retiree, once again, go have a pina colada on us. Enjoy it because you deserve it. Thank you for being here for the past 20 years, and may the next 20 years be enjoyable. And congrats to everybody, and thank you guys for coming out. Have a good night.
Thank you.
Just thank you everybody for being in attendance, and thank you Shayla for your comments. I think it's very commendable that you have a voice and you're able to use it, and it's very brave of you. So thank you.
I just want to say good evening, everyone, and congratulations to all the students and the teachers and the new hires. Yes, we're doing the best that we possibly can.
And I'm so proud of all the students for the simple fact that everything is going on, and they strived and they did what they had to do. They showed out and they showed up. So most definitely we are proud of them. Okay, we are proud of the parents for making sure that they get there and do what they have to do. Okay, so everyone have a good evening, get home safe, and thanks for being here. Thank you.
Well, thank you everyone for coming out, and thank you Superintendent Perkins and your administration for the lovely video that you put together for the board. We greatly appreciate it. It was very touching, and it feels good to just see that we are recognized. We do continue to try to push the district forward and take into consideration everything that the public, the families, the students come to this podium and let us know. So you can see that we are continuously pushing this district forward. And thank you all for coming out tonight, and have a good evening, and please be safe. At this time, I'd like to make a motion to adjourn tonight's meeting.
Second.
Roll call.
Mr. Dela Cruz?
Yes.
Ms. El-Washahi?
Yes.
Ms. Pino? Ms. Thomas?
Yes.
Ms. Shulis?
Yes.
Ms. Armstead?
Yes.
And Dr. Bergman?
Yes. Meeting adjourned.